The Connecticut woman attacked by a chimpanzee last month is recovering at a hospital in Ohio. The chimp viciously attacked Charla Nash, causing severe injuries, especially to her face, and she remains in critical condition. Joining us now for an update on Charla Nash's condition is her twin brother Michael and Dr. Kevin Miller from Stanford Hospital, who was Nash's attending surgeon. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here, Michael. I know
welcome.
it's a difficult time, and I'm very sorry for what you're going through. So before I ask you about Charla, let me ask you how you're doing.
Well, I'm focused on my sister and her daughter, making sure they're in the best place they need to be right now, and to get through this.
How is she doing?
Charla is still critical, but stable. Just kind of day by day progress. Got to watch out for things like infection and everything.
What do you see when you look at Charla? Is she bandaged?
Not recognizable. But the first night, her daughter wanted to go in and see, and I kind of recommended not to, but she wanted to. I went in with her, and we stood there. We said our prayer, and then we left, and she says I could recognize her. So
let's go back to the day it happened. That's the day that you saw her in the emergency room, doctor.
Correct.
What did you see when she came in?
Well, she was wrapped, her face was wrapped in gauze, and there was a lot of blood at the scene. She also had both her upper extremities. Her hands were wrapped at that time, too. Stanford EMS brought her in as fast as they could. At that time, there, as I stated, was a lot of blood loss, and we went into our trauma mode immediately with the emergency room and our team at Stanford Hospital, and began resuscitating her on the spot.
Once you removed the gauze, you realized the extent of her injuries?
Absolutely. They were extensive, most I'd actually ever seen for a facial trauma. Her hands were also very severely damaged at the time of the attack.
Did you think this is somebody that we can save? This is somebody who can recover?
Well, when she came in, she was moving her extremities and actually was following some of my commands. I was like, this is one tough woman.
Wow.
And so I knew that we had a fighting chance.
What is the prognosis for someone with that extent of injuries, but yet with that will?
Well, the will is, I think, is the most important thing here, in addition to the physician support. But it is going to be a long term, as Mike was saying. It's day by day with her. We really have to worry about infection with all that extent of injury, and also her neurologic status is really what's important now. If we can get her, over time, to improve there, then we can absolutely be a candidate for reconstruction down the road here.
What do you need right now and want from the public?
we need a lot of help. For a trust fund, we set up a trust fund called Nash, trust.com, and a website. And her daughter's working on a website, and people who know Charla, and there's a lot of people just know her as a giving person, just special. An average person in life, but everybody knows her as Charlie.
Do you see having your sister back with any quality of life?
I hope so, because she was so independent and dedicated to her daughter, and very involved with the daughter, her friends, and everything. That, like I say, everywhere you go, they know her as Charlie.
Well, our prayers are with Charlie and with your family this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Michael, doctor, appreciate your time.